Good morning, Cancer. I feel like we need to be quick today. I don't know why. Maybe you're busy. Some of the songs that came through for you overnight were Laid by James, Misery by Gwen Stephani, Smile Though Your Heart Is Aching. I can't remember who that's by, but I'll pop all the songs in the description below for you to have a look at. And then I got a couple of cheesy ones, which I quite enjoyed actually. I got Too Many Broken Hearts in the World by Donovan from the 80s, and Together Forever by Astley. So I was quite excited to get some cheesy 80s wonders. So thank you for that if anyone sent those to me. And then I got Can't Help Falling in Love by Elvis. I also got a couple of images. One of them was a silver chain, like a silver necklace with a pendant on it that looked like a solid ball, but it had different coloured jewels inlaid in it. I don't know if that might be confirmation for someone out there. And then I also saw, I think it was like a children's playroom or a children's bedroom, and there was just stuffed toys everywhere, all over the floor. And I think somebody was like picking them up and arranging them. And there was one of those units that, you know, the kind that everybody has, a kind of square box shelves, and inside one of those box shelves was a stuffed toy, and it was a fox teddy. Like a stuffed fox teddy. So that, again, that may be confirmation for somebody out there. Okay, so that's over and done with, and I'm about to start pulling your cards. We're going to find out a little bit about the energy surrounding your situation today. Sorry if it's quite noisy today. It's been raining quite heavily. I'm hoping it's going to rain during the reading actually, because I really like the sound of it. But when it's been raining, it sort of amplifies the noises of the road. So I am sorry about the background noise, but I do like to have the window open while I'm doing my readings to get that kind of fresh air flow. I don't know, feels like it's important. I don't know why. So can I get an energy, please, for Cancer's reading? Oh, here we go. We've got one already. It's flipped over, it's hiding. It might be two, actually. Yeah, it's two. Oh, this is curious. We've got the dead end. And we've got the mirror. So what I'm getting from the two together is that if you've been doing some kind of self-reflection, or if you've been reflecting on a situation, then perhaps you have followed that path as far as you can and you've hit a dead end. So this may be a blockage. You may have to take a different route. Let's have a close look at these cards then. So this is 40, 50 minus 10, so 40. That may be a significant number for you. Yeah, a dead end. So someone's trying to push through these. It is a pathway. It's a path that they're trying to take, but there's resistance there. Yeah, if you try to follow it, you could get more entangled, perhaps more entangled in your thoughts. Yeah, there's no clear route through it. If you hit a block in something. Yeah, I'm seeing this kind of as tangled thoughts as well. So the mirror could actually assist you. So I was saying about the reflection could have hit a dead end. If you haven't been reflecting, then perhaps you need to do some reflection, because I'm noticing actually that this mirror is like a shard of mirror. It's quite sharp, so that actually may enable you to cut through the vines. The moon is here as well, so there's something you're not seeing, something that hasn't been illuminated yet. So you may need to do some reflection in order to illuminate your route forward. Take that either way that it resonates for you. I think, yeah, the second route is probably standing out more strongly to me now, that this potentially could still be a route for you, but you need to reflect more and use this this insight to be able to see the route forward. So this is 50, 60, 68. So we've got 1468 there. Okay, yeah, it's very, very dark as well, moving by night. Okay. those there. That mirror is very sparkly. It's almost like dreams. Perhaps you're getting inspiration through your dreams. So pay close attention to your dreams. If you wake up and you've been dreaming, perhaps write down your dream and look it up in the morning. There may be some inspiration or some messages there for you. Can I get another card, please, for Cancer, for Cancerians? Now I'll show you the hummingbird. I'm not quite sure if it wanted to come out or not, but the hummingbird to me is potential energy, and under that is the golden egg. So there may be, there may be something that's potentially very prosperous, sort of a gift from the universe, but you're having trouble getting to it at the moment. But there's the hummingbird, it's potential energy. It's there's a lot of potential in the situation. Oh, and it's interesting as well that the crow's here. Now the crow to me sits on a cosmic egg, which is similar to the golden egg, but it's more the golden egg is something that's kind of grounded and tangible and earthly, where the cosmic egg is something that's more of an idea or a concept or something that's above that hasn't come below yet. Oh, we've got someone reversing. That could be significant. Anything that happens in a reading is part of the reading. So I heard that van reversing down my street and I said, is someone reversing? So someone could be backtracking. They've hit a dead end and they're backtracking. But yeah, there's this. I may have to shut the window just while that van's here. What do we think? I wish I could do like a live poll and be like, do we want to keep the van noises or do we want to get rid of the van noises? But I'm assuming most people probably want to get rid of the van noises. So I'm going to shut the window for a minute. You can still hear it slightly. It's a noisy van. It's really early in the morning as well. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning or something. So I'm sure everybody appreciates being woken up by that. So it almost sounds like an alarm as well. So if alarm bells are ringing for you, if you've hit a dead end and alarm bells are ringing, definitely backtrack. Withdraw, reverse. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have a silly reading. Sorry, it's happening already. So the cosmic egg is a concept or an idea or potential. I was saying about the hummingbird being potential energy. So it's something, and it's brilliant as well. It has the potential to be amazing, but it's not time yet. So if you may have something in mind or you may not have something in mind. This may be the universe bringing something in for you, but it's all about divine timing, because the crow, it has this cosmic egg in its nest. The crow's protecting the egg for you and keeping it safe. It's not time yet. The idea or the concept, it needs to ripen more. So if you have hit a dead end, then it may be because it's not the right time. Whatever this is, it needs more time to mature. And I'm also noticing that as well, that actually that almost looks like a nest. You can see the hand reaching out, and it's like trying to come up through the bottom of the nest, but the nest is too thick and tangled. It can't get through yet. It can't reach the cosmic egg. Time to do a bit more reflection. Perhaps if this is an idea, a concept that you're coming up with, you need to work on it more. You need to spend more time thinking it through, planning. Pop it like that, I think. Okay, and I really like this crow card. The crow is a kind of very spiritual in its symbolic meaning. It can be a protector. I saw a few weeks back a seagull. Actually, I've seen a seagull and a magpie, both, I think, trying to attack the crow's nests. I have crows on the rooftops around my house. And all the crows were kind of very, very defensive of their nests. The magpie was actually trying to, I think, get the eggs out of the crow's nest. It was sat on the chimney top trying to dart in, but this crow was quite violently fighting this magpie off. And the seagull was kind of flying. By the time I saw it, it was sort of flying around in the air, and a big, massive flock of crows were just driving it away. So this is protected. This idea, this potential thing coming in for you, it is protected by kind of spiritual crows. Okie dokie. So let's find out a little bit more about your situation. I'm going to move on to the tea leaf cards. These have been flying out for me so far this week, so we're probably going to get a lot from these. I've got one already, two, three from this deck, and I've got another deck of these to shuffle. So this one came out first. Oh, we've got two there. So the pin, a new job or career, and fan, romance, celebration and party. What else do we have? I'll go through them one by one. Weeping willow, family sorrow, I'm so sorry if that's you, and caterpillar. Things will not always be this way, a change is coming. So yeah, there's definitely something coming in for you here with this cosmic egg. It could be a new job or career, more than likely, with this pin card being here. New job or career, something perhaps that you're investing time into. Perhaps you're starting up your own business, or you've got an idea to start up your own business. There's something coming in for you here. It could actually be a new role within your career as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be a complete new start. Maybe you've hit a dead end in your current job. Maybe you've got as far as you can career-wise. Maybe you're at the top of the ladder in your current situation and you're ready to move to a new situation so that you can continue to develop. Fan in reverse, romance, celebration and party, but in reverse. So perhaps a romance has hit a dead end. There's no celebration, the party can't happen. Perhaps if there was an event planned, then COVID and lockdown has meant that you've had to cancel your plans. I'm sorry, that sucks. It sucks for everybody, doesn't it? Weeping willow, family sorrow. This could be, the willow is a tree that's associated with death. You know, there's the willow song from Othello. So if someone has passed, or that fits your situation, I'm very, very sorry for your loss. What I'm seeing here more though, for most people, is that you're not able to get together with your family because of lockdown. You're missing your family. You're missing the hugs. You're missing the being able. You're probably chatting on the phone, but it's different when you see people face to face, and you know, you can share a cup of tea together, or go out and party together. Perhaps it's been someone's birthday and you've not been able to see them for the birthday, or perhaps it's been your birthday. I don't know what month we're in. I can't remember the months and star signs. No, we're into Leo season now, I think, aren't we? Oh yeah, so maybe it has been. Yeah, I'm big brain. I'm so good at this, aren't I? Yeah, maybe it's been your birthday and you didn't get to have a big party like you'd planned, and you weren't able to see all your friends and family. I'm sorry, Cancer. That's really sucky. Oh, better luck next year. You can make up for it next year and have a doubly big party. And Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. So yeah, this situation, it's not going to last forever. We're going to work things out. We're going to work through it. I'm seeing as well that the caterpillar could potentially be eating away at resources. Perhaps you've dipped into your savings because you've been furloughed, because you've not been able to work as you normally would. Perhaps that's kind of eating away at your resources a little bit. So I'm on the second tea leaf deck now. Cards flying. Okay, so I mean, that one just wanted to shoot off across the room. I'm quite excited to see what that one is now, actually. The moon, changes in your life. Yeah, definitely there's a change coming in. You've got things will not always be this way. A change is coming, and changes in your life. But with it being the moon card, the moon is a secretive card. You may not be able to see yet exactly what's happening. Yeah, I feel like this cosmic egg, there's some, it's like the universe is keeping things secret from you. It's like a surprise. It's like, well, we know you've missed your birthday party, but we're going to surprise you anyway. Oh, we've got two cards here. Okay, two cards here and one card here. So what are the two that tried to run away? A funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Perhaps somebody's got tunnel vision. With the funnel card, it's like trying to get all this stuff through a narrow gap, and that's what's causing the frustration, not being able to get through. yeah, so the dead end may be because you've got kind of a one-track mind about something. You're not looking at alternate routes. You know, if the sand just wanted to move, it could go over the side of the funnel. You know, probably more than likely someone's going to scrape it up anyway and put it inside the tub at the end anyway. So instead of trying to funnel yourself down a specific route and get stuck, maybe take a step back, maybe release expectations a little bit, release control, allow things to happen in divine timing, and you'll probably find that you get to the same place anyway, without having to do all the worrying. And stuck. News of a birth or new business opportunity. I'm going to put that down there. Look at that. So it is. It's like you're expecting it. You've got the empty nest there. You know something's coming in for you. You're lining the nest. You're preparing. You're putting the work in to prepare for this opportunity. But it's not quite there yet. The crow has it for now. It's maturing it for you. But once it's ready, it's going to come and be in your nest. Okay, and not unsuccessful plans. So what I'm seeing there is that perhaps you're feeling like your plans have been unsuccessful. You've lined your nest, you've prepared your nest egg, perhaps something you feel like your nest egg is being eaten away at. There's a knot in your plan, you know, you've hit kind of this blockage with the dead end, but you know you've got kind of these two moons here, so you may want to do some moon work, you know, a bit of meditation around the moon cycle, or just meditate in general, or do some self-reflection, because I do feel like there are other ways to get through. You know, the mirror is quite sharp. It could cut through the knot, it could cut through the rope. Yeah, there's an alternate route, but I feel like you're not seeing it yet with the moon. And yeah, you've got that hummingbird in the underlying, you've got that crow energy, cosmic egg energy. It's like a vibration. I can almost feel it. There's something vibrating, there's something coming in for you. I hope you get to see it. Okay, let's find out more about your situation. The situation for Cancer, please. Can we get some more insight, please? The maze, yeah. It's like you're stuck in this maze. You can't find the way through. You can't find the way out. And perhaps there's an element of competition as well. I can see there's lots of other people in this maze. And with that funnel card as well, it's almost like too many people trying to get through one door, which is causing a blockage. Perhaps it could be something to do with like... I'm trying to think of an example, almost like if you needed to make a doctor's appointment, but because services are running they're not running as effectively as they normally would, and more people want to use that service, it's causing a bit of a backlog. Oh, another example, I applied for passports for my whole family recently. Now, I got mine in just before, it was actually just before the first Mercury retrograde, and my passport came so quickly. It was like done in a week. And then I applied for the passports for the rest of my family during Mercury retrograde, and then COVID hit, and it just took forever for them to come. Forever. It was a long time waiting because the passport office didn't have as much staff. More people wanted to apply for passports, I guess, because they're all like, you know, they'd put the passport applications in just because they were planning on going on holiday. And we kept on getting these emails saying, you know, it is being processed. I'm sorry it's taking so long. And now we've got them and we can't go anywhere. But yeah, it's that kind of feeling of like there being too many people trying to get through too small a gap. The services aren't running as usual. Too many people are using the services. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. That's going to apply to some of you, I think. And house. Situation involving your house. So I was talking about nest egg. Is it you that keeps on getting nest egg and house in your readings? Someone keeps on getting nest egg and house in their readings. Something eating away your finances, worrying about your finances, worrying about your stability. Perhaps you're wanting to buy a new house, but it's taking forever because the services are running so slowly. There's too many people trying to use the services and not enough people providing the services. Regarding a house, it feels like the gate's closed to you. Or with the family sorrow, not being able to go to someone's house, not being able to see your loved ones, not being able to visit someone, thinking, when will this all end with the maze? That's kind of mental confusion, I suppose. Or maybe you've got your barriers up. You're like, nobody's coming into my house. I'm gonna squirrel myself away in this the top room of this house, and I'm gonna shut my gates. I'm gonna release the dogs, release the hounds, and you can keep away from me with that COVID. Okay, so let's get more about the situation. Why is the house here? Can you tell me more about the house, please? Can you tell me more about the house, please, for Cancer? Thank you. The Hermit, yeah. So somebody's just in the house hermiting away. Yeah, this could be you, or it could be someone you're connected with, but someone's probably self-isolating inside the house. They're not taking visitors. They're trying to distance themselves. Yeah, doing some self-reflection with the mirror. Doing some inner work. I feel like with the excuse me, with the he's kind of got this, it's almost like a timepiece. It's almost like a, what they called, an egg timer, but it's full of electricity. So the two things I'm getting from that today is that there's an element of time here. Time needs to pass before anyone can move in this situation, and also with it being electric, it's to me electronic communication, computing, emails, social media. So this is how this person is probably communicating. They're isolating, but they're able to keep in touch with social media, and that's kind of the light in the darkness for them. I'm also seeing, I don't know, I'm noticing all this junk. This is kind of, I don't know if this is just a personal message for me, but we're struggling with, we've got like reduced bin collections, and the tips very difficult to get to at the moment, and the charity shops are closed. So we've kind of been stuck in the house, and we've been doing all this clearing out of stuff, but there's nowhere to clear stuff to. So we've kind of got bags of stuff and sort of lining up all around the house. I've got a mattress, an old mattress that I can't get rid of. So it does feel a bit like I'm living in a junkyard at the moment, because I can't get rid of any of the stuff that I need to get rid of. I can't send anything to charity. I can't take anything to the tip. It's yeah. So you might be feeling like that as well. Like, too much stuff in this house. Why do I collect so much junk? And now you're stuck with it. You can't go out for a walk. Can't escape from it. I feel you, Cancer. I get it. We're all in the same boat here. Three of Pentacles, working together. It's funny that I said that. So you may need to, you or someone else that you connected to, you may need to kind of recruit some help in this situation. If it is involving perhaps some work on your house, you can't do it alone. You need someone with a car to come along and take stuff to the tip for you, or take stuff to charity shops if those are open. Maybe you need someone to come and help you sort through some stuff. If you have lost someone as well, with the Weeping Willow card, you could be clearing out someone's house. You know, and this is saying get some help. It's too much for you. It's too much work, especially if it's someone who you loved very much, and there's a lot of memories in that house for you. It may be really slow progress because it's so difficult emotionally to do this. Get some help. Three of Pentacles. Get someone to help you do this. Someone who didn't know the person and can be a little bit ruthless, I think might be the way to go. Okie dokie, let's get your emotions, your heart space. What's going on for you, Cancer, in your heart space? Again, this isn't everybody's situation. It'll be different for everybody. So please do take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If this isn't your situation, it could be someone connected to you. It could be someone around you. Or it could be someone that you're not even aware of yet, especially with the cosmic egg. The cosmic egg can be things going on in the background that you don't see. So this could be stuff that is happening now to someone else, but will eventually, like a domino effect, come and affect you. Oh, wow. Okay, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups in your heart space. This is like super happy. Wow, okay, I was not expecting that. So there is some happiness for you here. And this is like complete happiness with friends and family. It's kind of contradictory to everything else that's going on, and I'm assuming that you're going to understand that more than me. But yeah, 10 of Cups, it may be memories. It could be memories. Let me get into clarifier. Why is the 10 of Cups here? Oh, yeah, okay. So for some of you, this is nostalgia. Some of you are happy. Yeah, you know, if you're happy, brilliant. You might be absolutely loving lockdown. You might be, I am in my house, I've got my social media, I'm living my best life. So, yeah, grats to you, brilliant. Some of you, though, it's nostalgia, thinking about, with the Weeping Willow card, family sorrow, thinking about past memories, someone who's passed over, and the happiness that they brought to you, because it's ended for some of you. Ten of Swords is an ending. This is a change, a new life path. Something's come to an end. Something new is opening up for you with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're putting in some work into something. You've put a lot of work into something, and you're waiting for it to pay off now. It's like the Seven of Pentacles again is this sense of something taking time, something needing time. Putting the work in, waiting for that work to pay off. But there is a new emotional start here for you. Something's closing out, so something new can come in. It could be love. It must be love, love, love. Just writing that down. It must be love. Nothing more, nothing less. Love is the best. Yeah, so a new emotional start. It could just be a new way of dealing with your emotions, a new way of handling your emotions, almost getting over a past situation, this dead end, Ten of Swords, letting something go. I think this is letting something go for some of you. Perhaps you've been clinging on to a certain route, a certain pathway for so long, because it has such happy memories for you, but it's time to release it. It's time to allow the seeds of time to bring in a new start for you. There is newness here. Let's find out. Yeah, on the underlying as well there, you've got the Ace of Wands. It probably could very well be a new relationship. The butterflies are change. Wands are about passion. Cups are about love and emotions. Something new coming in for you that's feeling very passionate. Could be a relationship. It doesn't have to be. It can just be a new way of looking at things. Yeah, aces are kind of like something coming in. It's like the cosmic egg. It's something coming in for you, but it's not quite actioned yet. And it's in your heart space, so it's like a readiness for this. Okay, let's get to your thoughts. The Page of Wands. Okay, so I was just saying there about the aces being more like an idea or a concept or a plan or a sense of something coming your way. Did I say swords? It's wands. Page of Wands. Pages are a little bit more starting to put a plan into action. They are the researchers, they're the students of the tarot. So you're having a concept, and it's wands, so it's either a creative project, which I think we had somewhere up here, or something you're passionate about. And I also always feel like she's the Page of Pentacles, I think, because she's wearing green and she has this light in her hands. So it gives me the sense of kind of all being two cards. It's the Page of Wands, and it also has an element of the Page of Pentacles. So this is planning, strategizing, learning about something, gathering information, so that when the time comes you can leap on the horse and put your plan into action, like one of the Knights of the Tarot. So there's a process here. In your heart, this is a fresh start, something new, a concept coming in for you. I feel like the cosmic egg is a concept. The page is taking tangible steps to make that happen. I do think there's a sense of waiting. I think there's a sense of going around in circles with the funnel card and the dead end, a sense of not being able to get off this carousel, going round and round and round in circles, thinking, when is it time? But I think the universe is saying the time will come. It's not quite the right time yet. The best way to navigate this period is by doing some research, looking into things. I think you probably have an idea or a concept or something that you're thinking about, and this is saying start to take tangible steps towards it. What do you need to do to put this concept into action? How can you ground this concept? Research online with that hermit card. Make a plan. Yeah. I'm also, I see this card as almost being like Mary Poppins as well. Like, you know, where they're on the merry-go-round, and then the merry-go-round leaves the carousel, and is it carousel, is it merry-go-round? I don't know, you decide. But they kind of ride off, and these horses go galloping around a racetrack. I sort of feel like I feel like you're on the carousel going round and round and round. You do your research, you get onto a bigger racetrack, and eventually that's going to allow you to leave the racetrack and go wherever you want to go. But there's stages to it. You have to go up the rungs of the ladder. You can't just leap up. You have to put in the work. Okay, I'm going to get you an advice card from the Energy Oracle deck now. An advice card, please, for Cancer. Can I get an advice card, please, for Cancer? Oh, you've got 3. Oh, lots of advice for you. But like, you've only been talking for 30 minutes, Cinderella, and we know you like to talk for a good hour. You've got 4 advice cards. Okay. Giving me a lot more to say. And I thought this was going to be a quick reading. I thought I was going to upload it quickly. It was going to process quickly. Daughter value. Yeah, definitely. Daughter value. You've got that new job, new career, new thing that you're going to be investing, working on. Daughter value there. You've got indecision, yeah, feeling indecisive about it, not knowing which path to take. One of the paths is a dead end. So we'll have a close look at that in a second. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. I think this is your 3rd eye chakra. Needing inspiration, I'm seeing from that immediately. The world is your oyster, I'm hearing. But you need to put in the work. It's sitting here with this Page of Pentacles card. So I'm going to read the from the book for you for all of these. We'll get the advice from the book, and if there's anything else that pops into my head, I can let you know. Ready for story time? Okay. Daughter value. New beginnings in finance or career. This card shows a door with a gold coin on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins and jewels fly towards you through the open door, revealing a golden city beyond. Are you going to Oz? Is this, we've had Mary Poppins, I think now we've got Dorothy going to Oz. It does look like it's paved with gold. All of this points to the potential for exciting new beginnings or expansion packs. Where work or money are concerned. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected. I did say that some of you aren't even aware this is coming in for you. Or perhaps it's something you've been working towards for quite a while with that 7 of Pentacles card. It could be either way. It's different for both of you. I feel like there's something you've been working towards, but also the universe is bringing in something unexpected. It's like you thought you had to take a certain path, but the universe is like, oh, no, we've got other ideas for you. We're going to take you down this other route. But it'll get you to the same destination, I see, or somewhere even better. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative and get ready to step through the door. So you did have the Ace of Wands there, so yeah, be creative. I feel like if you hit a block, don't just try and sort of barrage through that one direction. Don't have tunnel vision like the tunnel vision. Be creative about the routes you're taking. Look for alternate paths. So the indecision card here as well. Let's see. Indecision, which choice to make? This card marks the presence of 2 or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at 2 roads, wondering which would be the better choice. Yet, you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that keeps you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. Gosh, that is talking to my Gemini moon and my Libra indecision right now. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that has been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options. I did say with that mirror, it's like you need to meditate and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you the most, both in the process and in the goal. Follow your heart and make the honouring choice. Okay, story time with Cinderella. I did 6 modules when I was at university, 6 60-credit modules, and I was really stuck on picking my last one. I basically had the option, did I want to do a Shakespeare module, and I had actually already done a Shakespeare module, 60 credits just on Shakespeare, and I kind of was thinking, well, I know what I'm doing with that. It was a new course that had opened, it had replaced the old one, but I had the option to do the new version of the course, and it was different. It was different plays, but I was like, I can do that, and that's going to be easy for me because I've done it already once before. I know what I'm doing. That's kind of like the easy option, and that would have given me my classification would have been humanities with English literature fully, sort of like experts in Shakespeare, I suppose. Or my other option was to do a classics module. I had done a couple of other classics modules, and to learn classical Latin, which to me was very intimidating because I'm not very good at classical languages. I'm not very good at learning languages at all, I should say, or I didn't think I was. But that appealed to me because, like, you can hear a dog barking next door. I don't know, that could be confirmation for some of you. I ummed and ahed basically the whole year about this decision. I didn't know which choice to make. But in the end, I felt like I wanted the challenge of doing classical Latin, because rather than doing something that I'd already done, I felt more motivated to do the Latin because I was curious about it, because it was challenging, because I felt like it would bring me more in terms of skills, because rather than doing something I'd already done, I was learning something new. So I was developing a breadth of skills. And I just, if I trusted my gut, it's kind of like the Shakespeare was the logical choice. At the time I thought I'm more likely to get a better grade in the Shakespeare because I know how to do it. And I was less likely to get a good grade in the classical Latin with my history of not being very good at learning languages. I think I failed German at school, or I got a U, one or the other. But my instinct and desire led me to the classical Latin. I just went for it. I just took the risk, and it paid off because I got the best score from a classical Latin, the best score of the best grade. I got a first in classical Latin, but I did have to put in the work. So take that story time as it resonates for you. Let's move on. So if there is a decision you're making, try and trust your instincts about knowing which is the right choice. Which one do you feel more passionate about? You had that Ace of Wands there. Where does your passion lie? Don't take the easy route. Don't take the logical route. I mean, it's not for me to tell you, but from my experience, taking the risky route that I felt passionate about paid off for me. Could be different for you. You'll know. I think you'll know. Trust your instincts. Okay. Where does your passion lie? Always follow your passion, because the results pay off better in the end, because you're more interested. You're going to put more effort in because you're more interested. 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron, clarity of thought, personal vision. This very powerful Archangel Metatron brings brilliant indigo vibrations to your brow chakra or third eye, which is trying to turn the page with one hand. It's not working out too well for me. Come on, Metatron, what do you have to tell us? Which is the centre devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears upright, it indicates a much greater clarity in your thought process and an expanded perspective towards broader horizons. Some new perceptions are taking hold, and the clouds of confusion are clearing. In some ways, this could be a new beginning, for you're on your way to developing a deeper insight about what's going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. Your personal vision. What do you want? What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Not what other people want. Not what seems like the logical choice. What do you want? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. Okay, yeah, you need to do that reflecting work. Maybe you need to go and look into a mirror and say, what do I want? What matters to you? What do you feel passionate about? Where do you feel the pull? Like, what do you feel a pull in your chest, a pull in your stomach towards a certain decision more than the other? Trust that, I feel. The world, expansion, opening up. Do you know you've got more advice cards than any other? I feel like you've got the most straightforward reading as well. I feel like your reading is kind of like, I'm okay. Where some of the other readings this week, like Gemini's yesterday, was really, really difficult. I feel like it's interesting that they're giving you the most advice. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. The card is reminding you to expand your vision and con people. I think it's going to say concentrate. Oh, I was wrong. And contemplate some much broader options. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, I pointed that out with that hermit card, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster, so get ready to gobble it up. Did I say the world is your oyster? Okay. I'm sure I mentioned pearls or oysters at some point there. Yeah, cool. That's pretty cool. And you can see that he's got one route. He's walking along this pathway towards the world. It's like this person knows what he wants, but he doesn't know how to get there. I feel like you're just not seeing the pathway yet. Yeah, perhaps you know what you want instinctively, you know what you want in your heart space, but you're not seeing, with the moon card up here, it's like it's not time yet. The universe is saying it's not time yet. If you can put off making a decision, do put off making a decision for a little bit longer, because I feel like you need to do a lot more insight here, and I feel like you're going to have a revelation if you take your time to kind of meditate and trust your instincts. I think the pathway is going to clear up for you. You're going to know what to do. Yeah, cool. I think that's everything. Okay, I hope you have a lovely day. I think you'll make the right decision there. Take care, Cancer. Bye-bye.